welcome back to episode 3 on Pull Up Your Socks. Now today we're talking about fuckboy behavior. Now before we dive right deep into it, let me introduce the guests on today's episode.
Hi, my name is Joel. I happen to be related to that thing they call Mama Kidongo.
That thing.
Yeah, that thing over there. But yeah, my older brother, so I guess I think we talk about fuckboys, I guess. That's what
My name is Raymond. Some people know me as Uncle Hair Dryer. Uncle HD.
Uncle HD.
We have Uncle FB and Uncle
Oh, I like that. Uncle FB,
Uncle HD,
Uncle IT, Uncle.
Anyway.
Uh-huh.
Anyway. So we're here today to talk about what it looks like to be an ethical fuckboy and if it's even possible.
Do you guys believe that one can be an ethical fuckboy? And maybe we should define what that is.
Yeah.
What's a fuckboy before we go?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's a fuckboy?
Let's define being a fuckboy. I think Raymond, you can define it first.
Okay, that should come from like a female, I feel.
Why? You're the boy. You should be knowing what you
How
are.
about you guys all who describe
Okay,
it?
so
You're the one
fuckboy-
who came up with
Okay,
it.
according to
My
Rachel.
understanding of a fuckboy, this might be different in the US than it is here, but probably the same, is someone who sleeps around and kind of breaks chicks' hearts, leads them on.
Mm-hmm.
Is that?
Isn't really serious, doesn't really, doesn't make their intentions clear,
Yeah.
like, just kind of fucks with people and fucks with girls' hearts.
Ah.
Kind of fuck around and find out, if you will.
Have you met a couple of them?
Well,
You're talking from experience. It's not like
I've
you're talking from
met
experience.
many a fuckboy. Many.
if that's
Would
the
you
case,
consider yourself a fuckboy if the role was reversed?
No.
No?
No.
Yeah.
At times in my life, I have probably
Yeah.
had fuckboy tendencies.
Yeah.
But
Are they called fuck girls?
Well!
that is different. That is
Topic for
different.
next time, yeah?
Yeah.
So man, would you two consider yourselves ethical fuckboys or just a fuckboy?
Wait, but an ethical
you
fuckboy
go
is what?
Yeah, what's an ethical
We
fuckboy?
know what a fuckboy is
Okay.
now, but like,
No,
what's an
I think
ethical?
the first question is, are you even a fuckboy before?
Yeah.
No, I know for a fact I'm not a fuckboy per se.
Okay.
But if you're gonna delve into the whole ethical fuckboy or its tendencies, I think that's where I lie.
Mm-hmm.
Because if I'm being honest, I haven't been in a relationship since 2012, I guess.
Okay.
2012.
So
But I've
what's
been
an
having-
ethical fuckboy then, Joel?
Well, my understanding is if you're honest about it, if you're direct, true to the girl, tell her, yo, I've met you now. This is what I can give you. If you're done with that, we move. If you're not, I'll let you be. I won't harass you. Won't bother you. I won't do anything of that sort. If you're not comfortable with a relationship or that kind of commitment.
So communication.
Yeah, I mean,
Honesty.
it's all about being honest. First, I think it's not about being honest with them, with the girl per se. You have to be honest with yourself.
Mm-hmm.
You can't, however much you want to be in a relationship with someone else, if you know you as a person, you're not ready to commit to that person, then just be honest with it. Like, yo, I'm not that guy. I'm not going to be that guy who's going to date you for 6 months, 1 year. No, that's not me. I can give you 2-3 weeks of my time.
But
2
I
months,
believe
3
even
weeks.
if it's dating or just man having a good time, like,
You say-
that's
Yeah,
how it
but
should be,
no,
man. You
no,
should
no,
be
no,
honest.
this
So
is-
I don't understand. I think that's where the whole fuckboy tendency
You see, but then
comes
it
out.
also varies because now because girls tend to take this because if you give a girl like 3 months, she may assume you're in a relationship. But if you give her like 2-3 weeks, they're like, this motherfucker is in and out.
And
Yeah,
I think the thing
Of the
about,
streets. He's
So
on
that's
the
the
streets.
fuckboy tendency.
yeah, but
the
and
thing
that's
about
and-
fuckboys,
and-
right, is that they're cowards. They're not willing to be honest because they might lose the chick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
you're
there is
cool
a-
with it because you know more will come.
No, I don't know if more. I mean, I hope more do come, but it's just being honest because if you tell all these little lies can tend to come and bite you in the ass afterwards.
Yeah.
You can't keep track of all of them, especially the little ones.
So you've
the
been
big
there.
ones, yeah.
You've been there.
Yes, I have been. I didn't start out this way. I had to learn a few things.
Raymond, you've been a little too quiet. Why
Yeah,
you say
Raymond.
something?
No,
You've been
I'm taking this all in because we're doing a TV show or whatever we're doing right now that has people like 2 guys Because I'm not a fuckboy.
Okay.
Yeah, we feel like
So basically,
Like
we're-
you've never
No, I don't even
went
have
into that.
tendencies.
Went into that.
I don't even have tendencies.
you was straight ass nigga. You was Razzie gets
Exactly.
roadman.
I don't even have fuckboy tendencies. The thing is, for me, I love love. I love
Oh, stop it.
I love love.
Exactly. I love love. I like how we like. I love the whole process
You're
until
romantic.
the end. Maybe
He's
the
such a
only
romantic.
The only time I would say I have fuckboy tendencies is when it comes to like breaking up and stuff like that. I have.
You ghost women.
Yeah. I do.
Yeah,
I do that.
That's
There's the one time it has been extreme. I used to have an MTN line, and she had it, and like it was I only ever have one line. I'm not like.
The guy who switches,
Yeah, I only ever have one line. So the only reason I'm on Airtel now is because I got to that and like just threw the line away. Like,
okay.
If
That
you're watching this channel,
is a
if
fuckboy
you're watching
move.
this channel and you've been trying his number and it's been dead, now you know why. Now you know why.
That is
the
a
one
very
time.
big
So-
fuckboy move.
That's
No,
the
but
one
Raymond.
time.
that is so extreme. As
Man,
lose
you
the number.
changed your whole
Oh,
Because of
life.
one person.
I will explain this. I will explain this.
Father God.
No, I will explain
Hey.
this. Listen,
Oh.
the only reason I did that is because I had confrontation as a human being. I really
come
do
on.
not like breaking people's hearts. And you described a fuckboy as someone who just breaks girls' hearts
Yeah.
and stuff. Like I'd rather.
No, but
I'd rather not do
yeah,
it.
you're misleading them.
Raymond,
Yeah, you-
silence is violence.
Yo,
Boom.
If you don't say something,
Can
you're
we
gonna
write
break
this
a girl's
somewhere?
we
heart.
did this on a team, man.
That's
We did
the
this
No,
on a
but
team.
Silence.
Silence is
It's
violence. Huh?
Theirs was breaking their hearts in the sense that you're leading them on to something
Yes.
else,
Yeah.
but then but you're not
Let the
breaking them.
ethical fuckboy preach.
Let
So
him
Raymond, you
teach
said you don't believe in ethical fuckboyery or whatever.
It's not possible.
So
Let
why?
me ask you this.
So you guys are a contradiction, you two, right here. Like
Yeah.
you don't believe in it and he isn't.
But I also
I
think
do
that
not believe you can be a fuckboy and have ethics. Is there an honor among thieves? Like if you
Yes,
are
there is.
There's no honor among thieves.
Yeah.
There is. Don't steal
If
from
I'm
charity. Don't
Robin
steal
Hood.
from the poor. Robin Hood is a clear example of one among kids.
No, that's different.
How is
So-
that?
How?
Ethics.
Joel,
Listen.
are you Robin Hood?
Is that Robin?
Well, I didn't.
Your words, not his.
Robin Hood of fuckboyery.
All I know is what I do, and what I'm good at. And to be honest, like most of my female friends,
Yeah.
the ones who are close to me, at least, that's how we started.
As
maybe
romantic
No,
partners.
not exactly romantic people. I hit on them, and they're not buying my bullshit. Yeah.
You.
But
We love that.
But they were glad that I was honest
Honest,
about
yeah.
it. They're like, yo, we haven't found many guys who are this direct, this precise, and like this is what I'm gonna give you.
Yeah.
I want to hit it and quit it or
Yeah.
whatever. And because of that, we started having that kind of dialogue.
So Joel, is it one-on-one, like one night, or do you have an agreement with a girl, like, hey, this is what I can offer, this is what I can't offer,
Well,
and
you
then
know,
you guys continue?
Well, it all depends, I guess.
Depends on the chick.
The night or the chick or how you meet. I could have made. I meet you through a friend, and we're in a hurry walking out. I introduce myself. We have a quick chat, like for 10 minutes, and I'm out. Of course, then I need to have like another one-on-one or another
Yeah.
face-to-face. But like if you go out in the bar and you meet with your boys, and there's a girl passes, catches your eye, you go holler at her and see what's going on.
But hypothetical, a married woman approaches you. Where do your ethics lie now with your fuckboy
Ooh.
tendencies? How do you balance that whole situation?
That's a tricky one. I won't lie. That's a tricky one.
Yeah?
Because
So
morally,
you've been there.
morally, I would.
Of course he's been
This
there.
is for Joel first. Let's hear from Joel first, then we hear from Raymond after.
See,
I
morally-
want to see both sides here.
Morally, it's a conundrum because you don't want to be that guy who breaks up marriages and shit. Then there's that, that I believe every guy has that dickish side to them. So you like to think like, yeah, I can work with this, I can deal with it, but I try as much as I can. Or at least my end, I try as much as I can stay away from married women
That's a good idea.
because you never know what trouble comes with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She could be
The
down and
baggage
she
she's carrying, yeah.
could be alright. She could be good. Then one of her husband's friends sees you.
Yeah.
And now that's death for you. You get me? So I try as much as I can to stay away from married women. Cause
See, this is part of the ethical fuckboyery.
Yeah.
Like, over time, you're like, okay, that's not even worth it.
There's some
that's
lines
not
you
worth
don't
the
come
drama,
across.
Yeah.
the chaos that comes with.
yeah.
Okay, Raymond, what's your perspective? You who is not a fuck buff for shit.
Married women. No go area.
Have you ever?
Have you ever been with a married
Have I
woman?
ever? Never.
But they've hit on you, yeah?
No, I have.
You, hey! Hold up, hold up.
How many?
Hold up,
How
hold up.
many?
Hold up.
Put a pin in it.
No, I've actually been with two.
Okay.
And
Married
in my defense,
Yeah.
I actually got to find out after the
Okay.
fact.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And that's the funny thing about women. When you find out like such things, yeah, they start tripping. They start reacting if you tell them, yo, I can't do this, I can't do shit anymore. They're like,
Yeah.
what? And like
They get,
you're
they
married.
know, yeah.
And then they
They
start
get back
getting
to reality,
emotional.
yeah.
And they get some get aggressive and like, yo, but you know you have someone waiting for you at home, yeah.
And it's not really fair to you to
Yeah.
put you in that position. Honestly, those are the kind of things that like we can all. It's both men and women can be fuck boys or fuck girls.
Fuck girls, whatever.
Like, it's
fuck
not-
people.
It's not a gender thing. It's an ethical thing. Like,
Yeah.
and that's where I think that when we say ethical fuckboy, I think
New term.
maybe
I
it's
like that better.
What do you like it better?
Fuck people.
Fuck people.
Fuck
We
people.
fuck
Because
people.
we're not the only ones out here doing that.
Oh, no.
Let me say.
I would have stories, but it's not my dead.
Why do you think there
It's
is
not my
the phrase
day-to-day.
fuckboy and not fuck girl? They're
No,
probably
let
it's
me-
probably because more men.
Yeah, it's more common among men.
No, I strongly disagree with
Yeah.
that. I strongly.
Really?
At least in my experience.
Wow.
Well, maybe
Because I feel like
This is my
I
experience. I
feel
strongly
like
disagree with that.
what they call as whores is what we call as fuckboys.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Ah.
What they call
And in the world we
whores
live in
is-
right now,
Exactly.
yeah, girls don't give a shit anymore.
Yo, the
These
streets
days,
is
Girls
wild.
don't give a
The
fuck.
streets
Guys,
is wild.
Urban Dictionary has a definition for fuck girl.
Yeah. Give it to them.
A girl who engages in fuckboy behavior generally thinks they are God's gift to the earth and uses words like thirsty, salty, hater.
I know someone.
So there is such thing as a fuck
We
girl.
have oomph that does that.
Yeah, but honestly, I believe the more fuck girls are fuck boys, because girls are.
Maybe in
Are you saying-
Uganda, but not
Is it a
everywhere.
Kampala thing?
Nah, it's not everywhere thing. Because let me just think about girls. Girls are.
Well,
slick
they're
as
slay
motherfuckers.
queens.
Girls are
They're
slick.
slay queens.
No, live-
Is that different?
live
Slay queens have their own
Yeah,
lane.
That's another day. That's a conversation.
Yeah.
That's a different story.
But girls
It's a new episode.
It's a
No,
new episode.
girls put time. They invest so much time and
Yeah.
plan the whole thing out.
Girls are sneaky as
They
fuck.
do it with emotion. Like this nigga's fuck with me. Let me show him out. It's
No,
done.
not only that. Some girls just don't want to settle down.
Yeah.
They're okay with that. But it's that whole perception of females can't do what we do, or they're crucified for doing what we do. You get me? So they have to be on the DL about it. But
Yeah,
they
guys
are,
can be open
they are
about it.
gifted at that. They're
Do you
gifted
find
at it.
yourself hooking up with and like, hang out with women or girls, women, because you're old enough that you're not hanging out with girls.
Wow. It's man's world.
So, do you find yourself hanging out with women who are kind of on the same page that are also in that same lane of like, I'm not ready to settle down. I'm just like, does it work out better when you're hanging out with people with that same?
Yeah, ideally it does. It does. It's if again comes down to the whole honesty thing. If you're honest about it and she accepts, then you could be free with each other as you want to. My only issue is that these girls who say, yeah, I'm down for all of this, and then like 2-3 weeks later
They
they're
think they're
feelings.
down and then they're not.
And then
'cause
their
you're so
feelings, and then that becomes your problem.
Your problem,
So
yeah.
I think the elephant in the room.
I know what you mean, man.
No, that's
I get
true.
what you
That's
say.
Then it becomes your
I
problem.
think the elephant in the room is why are you an ethical fuckboy?
I'm not in the mindset to be in a relationship.
Okay.
That's not that.
And that's
not
the
in me.
honesty that
Yeah.
we're looking for.
I'm not in the mindset to be in a relationship.
And if more men could be honest, I think men and women, but I think for us as women, when we think about this, if more men were like you, were able to put that out there and be honest
Yeah,
about their
the most honest they
intentions
can be.
and where they're at, it would save a lot of problems. Like, I know that you still run into issues because people still catch feelings, people still fall for you.
Nothing's always nothing's 100. There'll always be a flaw.
What happens if you catch feelings for someone? What do you do with that?
Yeah.
Then like,
You're not.
The way you say me, like it can never.
He wasn't ready. Oh my God.
He's like the Tin Man. I don't have a heart.
No, it's not that. It's not like, it's just
I'm
like,
made of stone.
it's just that it hasn't
Fire and
happened.
ice.
It hasn't happened to me yet. But I'll
Since 2012.
to go in whole relationship and shit.
No. To have feelings for someone.
Still, I'm assuming.
Not like strong
Hold
enough
on,
to
hold on,
consider
hold on,
all
hold on.
future.
There's
Let
been
me break it down.
There's been some feels.
No, let's break this down. When you say to have feelings for person, is that like leading to relationship or is just
Yeah,
No,
you're planning a whole.
just have feelings for someone. Like, this
No, so you're
Maybe
considering
you
the
get
crush.
jealous.
Like, okay,
you get jealous.
if a girl hooked up with another guy and you found out, you're like, I'm sad she hooked up with someone else. I like
No,
this girl.
listen, it will stay. It will stay. But you move on because you know what you want, what you sign up for. You can't I can't expect the girl not to hook up with anyone else because she's hooking up with me.
No.
So you don't really get jealous.
No,
You-
listen, listen, it
But
stings.
you
It
can
stings for the moment, but
expect
you
it.
expect it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You can
Get it.
expect to not have that happen, but still have feelings about it.
Yeah, exactly. That's
But you kind of put
well said.
And you kind of put the feelings in their place. Like, you don't give it too much power because you're like, okay,
exactly.
I agreed to this.
I agreed to this, or this is what I wanted, and it so happened that she found someone else who tickled her fancy for that moment.
I think that's a very human response
It's
and a very like healthy.
you can't say that like I don't know. Of course, if you see someone hooking up with someone, if you see her hooking up with someone else, it will rub you a certain type of way. You get me?
But you notice some girls that you've hooked up with or been with that like some of them you care more. Like some of them it might bother you more than others. Like someone who you just like are purely physical with and you're just hooking up with them. You don't really care if they hook up with anyone else. You don't really care what they're doing, but someone else you might, hey, I haven't heard from this chick for a while. Like
I want to give you a
definitely.
scenario. You remember our illusion days when you had just come back?
Yes.
Remember how you'd be in the club? So now you honestly know between the two of you, you're just hooking up. So yes, you get the debs and all, but she also didn't want it out there for the whole world to know that you two are hooking up. So she goes, chills with her friends, she's dabbing with her friends. So when she sees you dabbing with another person, she gets pissed. And yet at the same time...
I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, and yet at the same time, she doesn't want it out there that it's just the two of you.
Your girls are strange.
Yo.
Your girls are strange.
Hey,
wait, this
bro.
is you or this is him?
Hypothetical. You're not pointing.
Very
Hypothetical.
That was very
No, Illusion was
This
just
is
my
me.
favorite
This-
club,
this-
so it
this-
came
this-
to my
this-
first.
This is me. This is me.
But yeah, this
Okay,
is
this
it.
was Joel.
I remember I just come back to Uganda and Jim was raving about this whole Joe, let's go to Illusion, let's go to Illusion. I was like, yo, I don't do clubs anymore. This is not my thing. Like, let's just check it out. It's like, fine, we go. And then this one girl. Of course, I meet her there. She's friends. I think she was your friend.
She was my friend.
Yeah, she was your friend. Then just get together, we're vibing and stuff. And then she buys what I'm selling.
Was it Kato?
Wait, what? Joel, that's a good. What?
Salesman, best pitchman.
What are you selling?
Pitchman of the year, started.
It's Jumia Joel.
Yeah.
JC,
I did my contact.
Junior, you need to sign this
Yes,
man. He's the best pitchman in the world.
But she was buying what I was selling, and so the whole, like I say, the whole physical thing was just hooking up and stuff like that. She's like, yeah, cool. But I can't. She gives me the whole, that whole excuse that girls like to give. I can't leave right now. I'm still with my friends, but later, that they keep saying. So I'm like, fine, no problem.
You met her that night.
Yes. I met
Yes.
her that night. Like I said, girls be
Bro, that's why ethical fuckboy comes in line. You can't come. If it was a normal other kind of person, could have probably gone another way, but.
No, because she told me that she wants to be with her friends for the night. She'll join me later on. I'm like, fine, no problem. When you're ready to go, come and let me know. We go and we head out. So she went and joined her friends. I followed the person who brought me to Illusion, and we let loose. I happened to be vibing with someone else, no intentions whatsoever, just having a good time. And she happened to see this. So in her eyes, Joel is fucking up.
Oh.
You see? So then she came, she threw a whole fit. I like, yo, listen, I'm too grown for this shit. If you want to go.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna fight
Yeah.
It's not
this
like you proposed to
Yeah.
her.
Yeah, I've just met you tonight. Somewhere I've just met her. So,
Yeah.
motherfucker, you tripping?
Well, that goes
So
back to the point of like you
Yes.
can do everything right and people can still.
Those two
react
get
how they're
mad.
gonna
You
react.
do everything right, they're mad. You do everything in their eyes that are wrong, they're mad. So,
the reason Joe is not in a relationship is because he's ethical.
Because he's an ethical fuckboy.
no.
Yeah.
Well,
He-
maybe
because
no.
I'm
That's
Let him
the
speak for himself. I don't know why we have to explain it, please.
The reason I'm not in a relationship is because I'm not in the mindset to be in one. I'm not, because I was in one for a while, and I have this thing about,
So I have a question. So there's a mindset you need to be.
listen, yes, you have to be in a
Raymond's always in the
Yeah,
mindset.
you always have to be, you
I
have to,
don't know. I'm not
You
in
know,
a relationship.
you know, like
Am I there?
when you're dating someone, you're going to commit to that person.
Yeah.
Okay? Come the good days and the bad days, you're going to commit. Even when she pisses you
That's the
off.
word. That's a word. I feel like that's the word for commitment.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
So that's a thing
It's
that
either-
scares me.
it's-
That's a thing. That's a
It's a
reason.
thin line.
So
That's-
you have
that's-
commitment issues.
You have commitment issues.
as a
period.
person, yes. I won't even lie about. I have.
That's what a
I have.
fuckboy is.
I,
That's not.
No,
not
that's
necessarily-
different.
that's not
no, this is different. I feel
So
like
you're
it's
just
different.
afraid of what? Getting hurt?
So you're
or-
not
No,
like.
I'm
For
not
him, he
afraid of
wouldn't
getting
even reach
hurt.
the level
The
of
thing is-
accepting.
But I
Yeah.
do think
Him-
many fuckboys also have maybe some commitment issues.
They have
But that's
commitment trauma.
not. That's not
Trauma.
the
They have
underlying
trauma.
issue.
Yes.
Oh,
I feel like for me,
therapy.
it's about.
Trauma.
I feel like that was fitting for the. But let me tell you something. The thing about commitment is you have to be fully in.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's why. That's
As
what
a human
commitment
being,
is.
I'm never fully in.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
wow.
real.
Like I feel like
That
for
might be
now,
another
Then
episode.
come
Oh,
on.
no.
Then come
That's
on.
another.
But-
That's
but-
another
Come
episode.
on to the dark side.
Does that
Come
make-
on to the dark
does that
side.
make
Come
me
on
a
to the dark
fuckboy?
side.
Does that make me a fuckboy?
No.
No, it doesn't because you're not
I'm just
engaging.
saying, like, a common denominator between fuckboys and maybe like guys who are fearing commitment is the commitment.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I think that what makes Joel, like with the whole ethical fuckboy, you might not even say that you're, I don't know, I think the ethical fuckboy is more of a joke. You're not actually a fuckboy because of your honesty, because of your straightforwardness.
Yeah.
And I think that like when we say ethical fuckboy, it just means like you're living your life how you want to live it and you're being straightforward with women that you meet so that you don't set them up for disappointment and you don't like, because that you ask the question, is he single and not in a relationship because he's an ethical fuckboy? If he wasn't ethical, he could be in a relationship and just be doing all this shit anyway.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of
Well
fuckboys do.
said. Well said.
A lot of
Give it that one first.
Alright guys, man, thank you guys for joining us for this episode. Man, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe, man.
and share.
Don't forget to what?